Hey guys, what is going on? TV Bomber here, and today I have the Suros regime exotic review. Long awaited, guys. I'm really sorry it took so long to come out with these, but I don't have as much time on my hands as other people. I haven't fully upgraded many exotics. Not even my Yallarhorn is completely upgraded at the moment. But Suros is the first exotic that I managed to fully upgrade. Actually about a week ago, and I wanted to bring you guys the review. So here it is, guys. We're going to start off by going into Suros regime. Check it out. 331 attack as promised, upgraded. As you can see, very, very solid rates of fire, impact, range, stability, reload. Let's go into the upgrades. You got Field Choke, which is more range and impact, increased recoil. Linear Compensator, more predictable recoil, slight boost to range and impact, and more recoil. Smart Drift Control, predictable and controllable recoil, penalty to range. This gun does not need any stability whatsoever. Neither of these are going to do you any good. It just reduces your impact, reduces your range. You don't want that. You're going to want to stick with Field Choke here. Trust me on this one, guys. This is practically a laser beam auto rifle. You couldn't ask for a straighter shooting gun in this game. You're not going to need the extra stability at all. Then we have Focused Fire, which is one of its main perks. When zoomed, this weapon fires slower, but causes additional damage. There's a lot of controversy about this perk, and I will go into that momentarily. But this was actually my favorite perk from the beta. I actually managed to get a Sidonia AR3 that had the same perk on it. I actually have one stored on one of my other characters, a Sidonia. I keep some uncommon and rare weapons just to experiment with in PvP every now and again. But obviously the exotics are somewhat preferable considering the perks that they have. But I ended up just wrecking with that Sidonia. And I do think this perk has been nerfed since the beta. And I will definitely be showing some gameplay later that explains my views on that. So let's moving on. You got damage upgrade, classic, high caliber rounds, hammer forged, and lightweight. You're not really going to want to go for lightweight. Agility is nice in PvP and PvE, but in PvE you're going to want more range and more accuracy. Point blank period is just not. It's not worth it to go for some extra agility on this weapon. It really isn't. You're not. I mean, it's an auto rifle. What do you need agility for when you can get increased range? It's just completely overshadowed. And actually, in regular PvP, you might want to go for high caliber rounds, oversized rounds built to stagger targets and leave them reeling. Even though it makes the weapon a little bit harder to handle, it increases your sprint out times and your draw times on the weapon, which is the amount of time it takes to be able to aim the weapon after you sprint, and the amount of time it takes to aim the weapon after you switch from any of your other weapons. It does increase those, but this can make your targets flinch super hard. In PvE, this is incredibly useful to make targets just be completely reeling all the time, and in PvP, it increases your flinch as well. Not very many people know that, but there is a lot of flinch in PvP when you're getting hit by sniper rifles, especially, you know, your gun kind of kicks up, and that's what this is for. This is to throw the person you're shooting at, to throw their aim off. Very, very useful perk. I would highly recommend trying that out. If you end up winning more 1v1 gunfights, stick with that. But Hammer Forge definitely in PvE is probably the better option, to be honest, unless you're facing someone or a target that you really want to stagger a lot. They're honestly equally useful, so you can go for either one. It's all preference on that point. And this is the Suros regime, not Suros, Suros regime bonus. The bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health when dealing damage. Jeez, I cannot speak today. I'm sorry, I just kind of woke up, got out of bed, and started doing this commentary. But yeah, this is an incredible bonus. Obviously, it speaks for itself. Bottom half of the magazine does increasing amounts of damage as you use the bullets, and can return health. Like, that's basically the healing perk on the Red Death. without the reload speed and with extra damage. It's incredibly good. And you don't even have to kill people with it. You just have to do damage. You can, pop 3 bullets into someone if you're low health and get the healing ability, and then pop back into cover, wait for yourself to heal, and then pop back out again. It's really useful to be able to heal mid gunfight a lot of times. And you might not notice it in game. You might just say, oh my gosh, I'm a beast, I just won that gunfight. But in reality, if you're winning gunfights against 2 to 3 people, the healing perk is definitely kicking in and helping you out there. So it's definitely an extremely powerful perk. I'll probably have actually one of my clips in here from my Titan montage was with this weapon. That healing perk definitely kicked in, allowed me to get a nice triple kill straight off the rip of a game, capped the control point on Shores of Time, and went straight in, and ended up getting a triple kill. And you can see the damage increase as well very nicely on the headshots. I believe it scales from 38 all the way up to 45 damage headshots near the end of the magazine, which is absolutely insane. And then I was able to heal directly afterwards almost instantly, which is crazy. So like I said, this is the PvP auto rifle to have, point blank period. You'll want this weapon. This is top 3 PvP exotic primary, and I'd say maybe even top 5 PvE exotic primary. Really what you want is a nice exotic primary. You don't really want to be using many exotics in your special and heavy slots unless you're going to be using them a lot, because your primary weapon is the weapon that you use the most, and you want the best the best weapon that you can get in that slot, obviously. But now we're going to talk about this focused fire perk, and I might have to go and transition into another gameplay. I don't know if I'll cut it up or not, but it's just an absolute beast gameplay. I just got on Burning Shrine, which is actually somewhat of a new map. It's been in the game for a while. It's on Mercury, which is very interesting, guys. I hope you guys noticed that. It is on Mercury. Mercury is in the game. There's a few things that I'll probably pop up on the screen, some screenshots and some things that may suggest Mercury additions into the game in the future. But it's a very nice map. I would debate that it's not very good for control, but I was playing control on it, and I actually decided to use my second Suros, which I actually got as this was my first and my only ever exotic drop from Crucible or Strikes or anything like that, excluding Nightfalls. I actually got another Suros, and I'm actually going to recommend to you guys keeping it. If you get another Suros, if you get 2 Suroses, upgrade one and keep the other unupgraded. See what you like. Personally, I thought I loved the focus fire perk, when zoomed this weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. I thought I loved that perk. I loved it from the beta, and I have used it so much. You guys have probably seen endless PvP gameplays on my channel where I'm using Suros with that perk. But I just went into a game with an unupgraded Suros that I got and decided to try it out because I heard some hype about it. I was going on YouTube and I saw people using completely unupgraded Suroses. I saw people saying, oh, well, I want to keep my Suros unupgraded so I can use it, but then I want one upgraded so I can use it in Iron Banner. So I was like, huh, that's interesting. Let me go try out an unupgraded Suros, and let me tell you guys, it rips. It absolutely rips. You guys have to try it out for yourself. See what you like, if you like the unupgraded version or the upgraded version. Obviously, if you don't upgrade it, you lose out on the bottom half of each magazine, deals bonus damage, and has a chance to return health when dealing damage perk. That Suros Regime perk that is oh so powerful. But honestly, it might be worth it if you want just a plain auto rifle to beast with. It's so good. I have nothing else to explain it but gameplay. I'll probably transition here into that gameplay, or at least clips of it. This might turn into more of a 12 to 13 minute video, but that's okay. But like I said, guys, top 3 PvP exotic, top 5 overall exotic in the game, primary wise. Get this auto rifle at your earliest opportunity. Get 2 if you can. Don't upgrade it. See if you like that version better than the upgraded version, because you never know. Honestly, I I was blown away with how good I did with the unupgraded Suros regime and how good it felt to use it. So yeah, like I said, that's just up to you guys. So I hope you guys make that decision for yourself. Hope you guys enjoyed this exotic review of Suros regime. If you did, please leave a like, and I will continue working on upgrading all my exotic weapons to the point where I can do reviews on them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Zone B neutralized. Zone B secure. Heavy ammo on the way. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone C lost. Enemy captured Zone C. This isn't a fight, it's a massacre. Zone C neutralized. Zone C secure. Hard-fought victory.